So, welcome back. This is Ian from Mindful Marketplace. It's the 23rd of December 2022. And a couple people asked earlier today and earlier this week about using card landing pages to sell books and, in particular, Gumroad products. And I've done some videos in the past on doing this, but I know that not everyone's watching all the videos and has been watching all of the videos in this particular series as well. So I wanted just to double down on this particular concept because I think it's such a great one if you're selling landing pages as a web consultant or a designer or digital media brand in 2023. Everyone knows that Gumroad is super popular, with digital entrepreneurs, with creators, makers, authors, ebooks, and that sort of thing. But their pages are so vanilla, they're so average that I think a lot of people are turned off by the Gumroad aesthetic when it comes to creating unique work in the world. So here's a really quick example of a landing page that is set up not only to sell a Gumroad product, but you could change this here to an Amazon link rather than a Gumroad product. But here, I created this book cover image a few minutes ago, and then essentially, this will trigger a Gumroad, purchase link, and then you have an email opt-in form up here, and then you have this much more, sort of unique Gumroad landing page. In this case, this links to Amazon with the little, Amazon logo, and you have the ability to do some really creative work for your clients if this is your thing, rather than the standard fare kind of very boring Gumroad aesthetic. And the magic here, though, is this part right here. So you can actually, and this is what we're doing, offering authors on Amazon, not necessarily Gumroad, but targeting authors on Amazon and giving them the ability to have a great looking landing page, but that actually also not only can display all of the Amazon reviews for their books, but also can accept reviews from folks who are landing on this page and can submit either a video review or a text review of the book itself, which is a really, really, great sort of magical offer to make to an author who's writing books and has a very sort of boring link in bio style page on their Instagram or their Twitter or their Facebook, when instead they could have this great page that not only showcases their book and has purchase links, but also has an email opt-in form and has this ability for folks to click on here and say, you know, right, they can choose an image of themselves, or they can do anything they want here and then send in this testimonial, which is then going to be added as you're managing this for them to their wall of love, to their own landing pages, whether it's on, whether you're including a WordPress service as well. Like, you can literally build something like this in a few minutes and create this review testimonial engine for your clients that's going to obviously help them sell more books using something like card. Again, you can offer multiple permutations of this process as well. You can offer a landing page like this. You can also take that script, and I'm going to show it to you here because it's important that you see the guts of this. So this is the back end of this particular landing page, and all you're going to do is click on this little bit here where I have untitled, and this is where the testimonials are going to be submitted on the landing page itself. And of course, here is the script that makes the magic happen. And you're just going to see the template again. in action, right? So all of this can be edited, it can be moved around, you can take some stuff away. I would generally make these a little bit shorter, but having a lot more. I mean, if you're familiar with Gumroad and you compare something like this to a Gumroad landing page, I mean, they generally stink, right? So here's recovery affirmation cards from our community. I mean, that's like a really, that's the generic Gumroad landing page. Whereas you could take that same product and create something like this that is going to be much more conversion centric. Plus, you can also have all the reviews that your Gumroad users or buyers or customers have shared, and you can have them not only displayed on the page in this wall of love, but you can also create this separate module here where they can actually submit their reviews. They can record a video, they can send in text, and then you can actually, you're creating this very, kind of advanced experience for your clients that they're going to be really proud of, that then you can help them with the accumulation or the gathering of the reviews as a service. I mean, there's so many opportunities to expand on this basic idea in the service of offering high-end services to your clients, and this magic is created simply by dint of that little script. I mean, a core piece of my whole ethos and approach, and you've probably heard me say this a zillion times: what can you borrow to build? What can you leverage to launch? Which tools, tech, software, and services make you look like a wizard, a wonderkin, or a magician in your niche market, vertical, industry, or local community? How can you 10x your impact, your audience, your output, and ultimately your income on a bootstrap budget? So I know that by heart. I'm not reading that simply because it's just so central to how I think about this stuff. And I couldn't, I wouldn't be able to create a script that gathered reviews from my clients if you gave me $1 zillion and 10 years to do it. I'm a dum-dum. Like, I have no idea how to do that, but I do know how to borrow a piece of software like this one here, the testimonial software that we're recommending, to make that happen for myself and for our clients, and make myself look like an expert, even though I'm simply gathering this bit of JavaScript and pasting it, on the page right here. Right? I don't know what this means. I mean, like, this is like all like a foreign language to me. But that's the point. I can borrow this sort of genius from other people's creativity and then incorporate that into the offers that I make my own audience and impress them and have them evangelize for our services to other authors, to other entrepreneurs, et cetera, et cetera. And so too can you. All right. So that's pretty much it for today, and probably for the weekend as a whole. If you're part of our course and you want this landing page, I've made edits to this. I bought this a while ago. I will give you a copy, the edited copy that I made. So I actually sort of iterated and optimized this for our use case. And if you want it, I will give it to you. Just send me an email or leave a comment within the course, and I will give the template to you so you can use it with your clients and customers. And one last thing, a couple of people have asked about, in our course community, about getting templates with card. You actually have to have a card account to have your a template transferred from one account to the other. So for me to send you that template, you need to have a card account. It's not like WordPress where you're sending a zip file or Ghost, et cetera, et cetera. You actually transfer it from one account to the other, and it needs to be a pro account to make use of the pro features. So keep that in mind if you're either considering joining us or you're requesting one of our templates within the community. You actually need a card account to facilitate that process. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Thanks.